Welcome, everybody. How is it going today? I'm back after taking 2 stream days off. I hope everyone's been doing well. Welcome, TMK. It's Uds. That makes me think of udders. I don't know why. Chris, Thad, Shay, good to see you. Dr. Han, Chris, hey, Juani Park, hello. J1, hello, it's good to see you. And Ban, have missed you, so sad. I felt like a big old dingus taking those 2 days off. But Lee, oh my gosh, that new portrait of you is stunning. It is truly something to behold. Oh my gosh, Amactastic. Wait, wasn't your name, didn't you change your name? I'm confused. Maybe I'm just making that up. I'm sorry. And Chris, thank you for a resub, and Amactastic for an amazing 39 months. I'm an enigma. An alert didn't go up for some reason. It was the first time Discord hasn't done that. I was like, something seems weird, but I just went in there and did it manually. Stinky doo-doo. Discord bot. Jersey, thank you for 15 months. Thank you. As always, thank you guys for being so sweet and understanding when I need to take time. I've been really trying to prioritize recording more and putting out more like video content on other social media platforms. And I really wanted to get one done for St. Paddy's Day. And I got it done, but at what cost? I am a crazy perfectionist person when I record, and I get so down on myself, and I just worked way too hard on that thing. And when I edited it all together, I used like the first takes essentially of everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Why did I do this to myself? And I just got so frustrated. Oh, YouTube is cracking down on blockers, dude. It was working a second ago. There we go. For Shay, I trust you. I've confided in you about this, which is partially why I haven't gotten back to you yet. I'm sorry. This block happens in my head with recording, and obviously it's a confidence issue, but I'm really working hard to try and at least do it more to combat it, because that's how I got over performance anxiety and a bunch of other aspects of my life, is just kind of forcing yourself to do it more. So I'm gonna keep trying and keep pushing. I've learned from this experience and habits and limitations that I can put on myself to not get burnt out like that. Because I want to post more on Instagram and like YouTube and things like that. And I know that a lot of you guys want me to put up more recordings. I'm just having to find the balance of how to do that while maintaining my Twitch schedule and also the higher gigs and other freelance work that I do outside of Twitch. So it's going to be a process, but I'm going to do my very best to not put off stream days as much. Desensitization is what works. For me, it's kind of just like callousing up. I just have to keep doing it. But my new strategy is, no matter what, 5 takes is it per instrument, and I have to put it all in Final Cut and look at it and at least give it a chance. Because I probably did like 3 hours of takes on violin, and it was so unnecessary. I could have streamed that day if I just didn't pursue perfection. And that's what I did. And I did violin takes for 3 hours. And then the mandolin took a few hours because I'm still learning the mandolin. And anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm still, as you can see, a little flustered with myself, but I think it was important for me to just take that day off and journal and like kind of really think about everything. Yesterday was a really productive day. I taught my students. I finished my taxes. Oh, that's always such a pain in the butt for a freelancer. And I also went to the gym for the first time in months, and that was so good for my brain space. So I think I'm gonna go after stream tonight again and just keep fighting for good habits, you know? We have points where we roll back downhill into lifestyles that we don't feel good about, but I'm gonna just keep making steps to keep trying to be more confident and happy. Oh my gosh, we've almost completed this level 1, you guys, and I've just been a big old complainy girl. So I'm gonna play, I kind of want to just do improv right now. I'm gonna do On the Road from Polybridge. This one like really comforts me. Thank you for almost completing that level 1 hype train. We're real close. And I'm gonna play some music. So let's do it. Do a little improv. Hey, Keldon. Oh, thanks for the resub, Keldon and Scotty. Thank you. J1 has sealed the deal. Level 1 complete. Thank you. Thank you so much, J1. Oh, I guess it didn't want to resolve there. I didn't realize before I started that one was in the key of, is it F sharp minor? Yeah, I know it would be B major. So I was like, uh-oh, this isn't my comfy key. But I wanted to at least give it a go. I know it wasn't my best improv, but... for everyone that is resubbed and J1 for gifting 5, please feel free to pick anything that you would like from the song list. I really appreciate it. New all-time high hype train. I don't know about that, but I love the optimism. Jersey, thank you so much. Please let me know if I can play you something. It was C flat major. Ah, so damn close. Amactastic and Chris, let me know. Oh my gosh, my brain. I'm so dumb. Of course, C flat is B. Oh, I gotta work on the confidence today. Let's just start by playing comfy pieces. Let's see. I feel like Zelda is always like my comfy starting spot. People Are Strange. Yeah, I can totally do that. Let's see. Let's just start with Kakariko Village. I feel like that's always a consistent one I like to kind of do to get my foundation going. Again, all of my ad blockers, I think there's been a firm retaliation against them. I have like 4 plugged in, but I think they all got blocked. Well, we'll see. This rendition is done by Juke Remix. I play over a handful of their remixes, and I love them. I don't know if I have Ballad of the Goddess printed and ready. That might be one that's still on the iPad. On Sibelius recently, I've been locked out of it on my computer, which has also been kind of bumming me out, is they don't have a call line for support, which I think is ridiculous for such a major company, and I'm doing like a yearly payment. There's no phone number for me to call to try and resolve this. They just allow you to open a case email after talking to a robot for 30 minutes. And I had 1 day to respond, and I didn't have time to do the things that they suggested, which were essentially restart your computer and turn on and off your internet. And then I received an email saying your case was closed. I was like, wait, no, it's not. So I can't open Sibelius on my computer. That's the program that I do all my transcriptions on. So I have 12 on my iPad that I can't put over and finalize, which is frustrating. They said maybe by the 25th it would be resolved on its own, so I might just have to wait 5 days. You play any Zelda music you want. Thank you, Keldon. I'm sorry, everybody. I came on just like complaining right away. I just had a kind of rough couple days, but I really want to do my best to come back from this. Just a lot of things kind of fell through. I had an appointment this morning that I scheduled wrong, so I sat and waited for and it didn't happen, and that was kind of frustrating. Because I kind of scheduled my day around that appointment. And then the Sibelius thing I was trying to get resolved, and it was just kind of a bummer. If I don't have Ballad of the Goddess, why don't I do Exploring the Sky? Oh yeah, and we could do Romance in the Sky too. We'll just have a little skyward moment. But I think that's all I needed for my little venting session. Thanks, everybody. I don't want to bring anyone down, but I'm not very good at hiding how I'm feeling, as most of you know. And I've just felt a little kicked down the past couple days, but I'm gonna keep trying. All right, let's start with Exploring the Sky, and then we'll do Romance in the Sky, and then maybe Skyloft. Robbie. Thank you for the follows. I don't need that much reverb as well. Okay, I can do this. Well, that was sharp. Then my favorite part that I'd like to get better. Just getting started, so I was trying to tighten up some things before we get going. I took 2 days off this week because I was trying to do too much with recording and everything. But I'm coming back today, and whenever I come back from a little break, I feel like I'm always a little shy. So welcome, Raiders. Luckily, since it's Will, I feel like a lot of us probably already know each other by now, but my name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loop arrangements and sing on top of them while playing a bunch of different instruments like the piano and the bass and the banjo and guitar and lots of stuff. And for those who don't know Will, you're missing out. He is one of the most lovely souls on this whole dang old website. And he's also really good at melting your face with a guitar. And your hearts. Oh, just look at that transition. Oh, and a hedge witch. Thank you very much for the raid. Ooh. Well, can I play you something to say thank you? I was being a bit of a whiny girl when I started today. I'm trying to figure out the balance to pursue all the goals I want to accomplish this year, which largely revolve around recording, while upkeeping my stream schedule and not getting myself so burnt out. I feel like I don't recognize when I'm overworked until it's already done. I gotta pack down and then get drunk. Love that. Be safe, though. Be safe. Let's see here. I am the danger. Ooh. Anonymous? Who could that dono be from? Thank you very much for $20 dono. Thank you so much. I know if this has been changing all the time, I try to adjust it for when I stream less than a week, that I'm not still asking for a big old number from you guys. And you guys have been so generous lately helping me achieve my dream setup, so thank you. For Dave, you don't need to apologize as far as I'm concerned. You do what you gotta do. Thank you. I know in my logical part of myself that that's the case, but I feel like the emotional part kind of takes over. And the self-conscious part too. Because I've been given this awesome opportunity for to be a part of the Legendary Woman Shelf here on Twitch. And so I feel like I should be really putting my best foot forward and putting on the best introduction I can. But sometimes I gotta be honest and just be like, I'm kind of having a little rough patch I'm getting through, you know? But anyway. Let's try Romance in the Air from Skyward Sword. We're having a bit of a Zelda startup, but then after a couple more songs, I'm going to go into our first loop of the day, which will be kind of like a ragtime version of People Are Strange by The Doors. I know it does have like quite a fiddle feel to it in the middle. One thing I am grateful for from the push I did to getting that Irish video done for my Instagram is that it did kind of light a fire back in my heart for my love of fiddle music. I felt really overwhelmed, and I just cuddled up in bed and I did a couple Irish transcriptions using the mandolin, and I'm excited to get back into them. I worked one out as another loop arrangement for the future that I think would be really fun. Give Kimchi lots of kisses for me. Absolutely, I will. I will. But that reminds me, I did get one message today that really lit my heart up. Friend of the channel, let me get it opened up here. Davey is eating a sandwich. Messaged me and was like, let me get it exactly right. I'm excited to announce that Kimchi has been nominated for Pets of Twitch over on his variety streamer channel. And they're organizing a vote for the favorite. Oh my god, Jay. One. Oh, come on. I feel like I don't deserve that right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. You giving, sweet, wonderful soul. Thank you. Please let me know if I can do something else for you. I totally down to do another song. I love listening to you on the mandolin. Thank you for Smata Family. I am working on my banjo. I'm making different goals each week for tempo goals to get my finger picking patterns a bit faster. Just to finish this thought before I get too far astray from it, Kimchi will have an Instagram poll vote later today where you can share it in stories for your community, and we'll also have a Twitch vote on my channel. Congrats on Kimchi for making the show. And he asked if I just like wanted to show any other pictures of Kimchi, and of course I sent like 15 because I couldn't help myself. I don't recognize a fair amount of these streamers. Mainly as, you know, I'm obviously in the music side of Twitch, but there is another music streamer with a very adorable pet in there, and I'm like, oh my god, is this gonna get ugly? Is this gonna get ugly between me and this other person? I don't know if I should say this because I've met them and I adore them. But I was like, oh my god, if this gets down to the two of us, I can see us both getting like gnarly about this because we love our pets. Okay, keep a secret, y'all. It's me. Oh, I want to make sure that... Okay, it's me and Alana Maddie, and her beautiful dog, Clive. Can you imagine a full-on brawl going down between the two of us being like, no, my perfect baby angel is best? When friends go to complete enemies. No, that absolutely won't happen. I heard that Clive eats poop. Okay. I mean, depending on the person, that could add a point or subtract a point, really. Personally, I'm happy that Kimchi doesn't eat poo-poo. But, you know, I can't predict what the community will say. You know what I mean? I can absolutely do term and a feel for you. Free plumbing. Oh my god, that's so gross. When Walter lived here, he ate one day, and I was devastated. I was like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. So I bought a baby gate to separate that area. And then it was fine. I mean, it was fine at the time too, but it was horrifying. I was like, what did you do? That's nasty. Oh man. So for Super Smash Brothers, or for Tournament of Field, I really like playing over the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate version. It's really epic. I remember feeling so official as someone that plays video game music when I finally learned this song. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like a real deal now. Wow. Oh, everyone, I'm already feeling a lot better. Joe, you're alive. I know. I am. I pushed myself way too hard. I'm trying to meet my goal this year, which is I'd love to be able to put out at least one like little short video every week for my other social medias, because everyone keeps telling me how important it is to build things like outside of just one place. And so I'm trying to put a bunch of like videos together where, you know, there's the different windows and you see all the different instruments going together. And I did my first one, and if you want to check it out, that's over on my Instagram, Joe Cleary Music. And my goal was to get it done and then stream afterwards. And my perfectionism took over and I worked myself ragged and then felt really dumb because I was like, I worked so hard on this and like, is it worth it? But of course it's worth it. I'm just newer on putting things up on there. So of course, like, it's not going to get as much attention, and attention doesn't merit how good it is, because I look at it and I like it. So that's a good reason to make it. But anyway, I got really kind of stuck in a hard place with that. I think it's mostly learning like how to do it efficiently, Butley, but I learned a lot this time through with like strategies on how to do it quickly. I can cue a duet if you want, DM me sometime, but then I'm gonna end up taking more time off Twitches, I'll freak out over that. No, that's partially a joke, but might happen, but I'd still rather do the duet. Because again, I want to keep fighting to make this happen because it's important to me and it's something I want to be able to do. And even though it's not coming naturally and I'm probably working too hard for it at first, I know I'm going to keep learning strategies, and it means enough to me where I want to keep trying. I know I've taken off a couple days recently on Twitch, 1 due to that and 2 due to me tearing apart the studio and setting up all the new equipment. Just this behind the scenes stuff has been taking a lot of time and energy. And so I'm just trying to be aware. But I really want to just be more consistent again and less stressy. Is there any other Zelda I want to do before moving on? I kind of want to do... I mentioned doing Skyloft and I didn't do it, so I feel like I should conclude our Skyward Sword segment of the stream because I did a bunch earlier. But yeah, like everything's fine, and I did take some time for self-care and try to establish other good habits to help me feel a bit stronger on my feet. I started going to the gym again, which has definitely helped tremendously. Fast don't lie, it's good to see you. How are you? So I know I'm gonna get there. You might just see me trip and fall a couple times over the next few months while I'm trying new stuff. And I'll try not to bring you down with me, but it's just what's going on, you know? Okay. So we're gonna do Skyloft. How's he been? Sorry about that crackle. There's a very sensitive cable that I have kind of sanctioned off that just got a bit loose and was sticking out. For Katie and Malis, thank you very much for the follows. I really appreciate it. Yes, of course. Let's see. I think I can just airdrop the video over to this computer. It should be on my desktop over here. There's two of them. Why is there two of them? Let me turn this down for a second. Well, I edited it a bit incorrectly, but you know, it's okay. It was my first try. It's okay. We're gonna open up AirDrop and send it to... It's not showing my computer on AirDrop. I can also just email it to myself, I guess. I'm just loading the video that I put up on Insta that I'm trying to do a bunch more of. For Peter, you're right on time. Honestly, I've only been kind of whiny at the start of stream. Just saying how I had kind of a sad girl couple days, but I'm really happy to be back and just playing music with y'all. Recognize the song straight away. Oh, the Irish one that was peeking through for a moment. It's loading over to pop over on this computer so I can put it in OBS for y'all to see. And why don't I just do one last Zelda before switching over to Loopland? I just want to do Lon Lon Ranch right now. It's really simple, but it's really pretty. Lon Lon Ranch instrumental. Alright. And the video will be ready to send by the end of the song. Shoes. Kutsu. That gave me such a big smile mid-performance. Thank you so much. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. And Cone for the follow as well. Thank you so, so much. Oh, the video got sent through. So I was saying how I didn't end up streaming on Monday because I wanted to try and film a quick video to celebrate St. Patty's Day. And my perfectionism took over the project and I worked way longer than I should. And even the last version like isn't lined up properly after all that work, which is really silly. But you know, sneak peek. It's okay. It is what it is and I learned from it. But I was gonna show you guys what I made. I'm not seeing it download yet. They're saying that it might be a virus. No, it's from me. It's me, guys. It ain't no virus. Oh my gosh, J1, thank you so much. Yes, and as you can see, we also have the sweetest, most loving community here. You guys are such a wonderful, kind group of people, and I just really, really appreciate it. Are you just sending out viruses out? No, I promise. It's not true. All right, it's like halfway done downloading. So why don't I get set up for People Are Strange while that finishes up? And then I can show you and do a little ad for my Insta. Let's see. So People Are Strange. And Chris, you're being so sweet, but I really don't mind looping. I actually had a really nice time sitting down this morning with the theme of trying to do more recording. I'm forcing myself to do it even without the intent of like having it be a special video for social media. And I picked a song to work on with my voice teacher, Carissa, the cyber bard, who you should follow. Love her. She's amazing. Elton, thank you. How was your week so far? It hasn't been my favorite week, but I'm doing okay. Nothing to be concerned of by any means. I've just been pushing myself a little hard. But we're learning. Here it goes. But in my lessons, we picked a song for us to focus on and work on together that I really like. And she was like, so if you want to find like a nice karaoke track for it. And I was like, well, since I loop, could I make one? She's like, I mean, I would love that. And so I tried to sit down and work on it today. And I actually really enjoyed how it came out, even though I didn't feel like as prepared as I wanted to. I'm not going to put this out for a while because I want to work on my vocal lessons with it to get to a point of confidence. That scared the crap out of me. But it's one of my favorite songs lately. It's called The Architect by Casey Musgraves. And there's just a bunch of different layers of guitar. I was watching a bunch of live music performances, and there was 3 guitarists on stage and a banjo. And so I was watching all their hands. They all had different capos and different picking patterns. And I figured out what all 3 were. And it just makes this lovely, like, kind of blanket of finger picking acoustic strings, which is like my favorite thing in the world. I can sing the verse okay, just not the chorus yet. Let me get the lyrics, and then I'll show you the Celtic video I'm doing. Let's just do one verse. It goes like this. Oh, it's just another government thing. I gotta put that on silent. look in the mirror and wish I could make a request. Could I pray it away? Am I shapeable clay? Or is this as good as it gets? One day you're on top of a mountain, so high that you'll never come down. Then the wind at your back carries ember and ash and burns your whole house to the ground. Is there anything that you regret? I don't understand. Are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect? But it's just such a pretty song. I really like it. So I'm working on this one with her to get to a place where I can record everything with the bridge included and strings and mando and put it on the YouTube channel as well. That's my mission statement that we're working on. But Casey Musgraves is one of my favorite artists currently ever. She has such a beautiful, sweet, very approachable voice, if that makes sense. And her newest album, Deeper Well, just had me crying the whole way through. It's kind of simplistic at times in the lyrics, but then they hit you with some stuff, and it's really good. But one of her lines I love so much, and that's what kind of inspired me to try and record more lately. She has a song where she's describing essentially a really good feeling with a bunch of different things that might cause that. One of them is dinners in places where none of us live, with friends. But one of the lyrics is that feeling you get when you look at something you made. And I just felt like that really hit my heart. There is something that I feel when I look at something I made that's just the best, where I feel accomplished and I can do anything. And I've been keeping that lyric in mind for giving me motivation to continue to do this stuff. But on that topic, I'm going to show you guys the video that I did on Monday. I'm making a goal to release one of these realistically every 2 weeks, but I'm going to try every week. We'll see. Where it's just simple examples of the loops I do with all the instruments. So this is a Celtic. Oh my God, I didn't even finish reading what you wrote, Shubri. And that's horrific and totally true. It's probably... But this is what I did. I couldn't hear it go through. Did you hear the volume? I hope you did. I saw the sound bar going and I switched the monitor setting. Oh, it's because I need to turn that up. Anyway, I'm going to start doing a lot more of these videos for other social media platforms. So if you use any of them, it would mean the world if you'd consider following me on them. I'm trying to build up Instagram and YouTube in particular. Oh wait, that's the song list. Socials is this one. But yeah, it's a new endeavor for me, trying to get more used to filming a bunch of content and editing and how to record it properly and the lighting and all that stuff. But I am excited to have more evidence of what I do in a physical, finalized format. Because, I want to be able to get older and be look back on what I did, I'm probably going to put that one up as a YouTube short. It's kind of too short to be a full YouTube video. I could expand on it for a full video, but I kind of need to step aside from it for a second now, because I got so worked up over that. Thank you, Sakyon. I really appreciate that. But yeah, that's what's going on. It's a project that, again, is new, therefore it's kind of scary. But I'm gonna keep pushing myself and just trying to do one once a week. I know it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but for me, it's tough seeing finalized versions of what I do. I love Twitch as it's live, so I don't have time to overthink myself, you know? Well, of course I still find time, but it's easier to not get stuck in my head. But this is important to me, and I think it will be good for my confidence, and it will be good potentially for my career. So that's what I'm gonna do. Was at work when I first saw this and played the song Max Volume through the construction site. I hope there wasn't any ear blood as a result. But yeah, I'm feeling motivated, but also just a bit freaked out, not knowing exactly what I'm doing. I had a pretty clean system for a while, which means it's time to shake it up, right? But it's also kind of like, oh gosh, how am I gonna balance it all? But I'll figure it out. I know I can. Thank you for letting me talk so openly, everybody. I feel selfish on days where I do this, but it helps me hear it actually in my own ears. I journal a lot, but, you know, I think hearing it back's nice. So thank you. I promise I'll be peppier as today goes on. I would like to take a quick break, just use the restroom and drink some water before we go into some singing loops for the day. But yeah, I'll just be back in a couple minutes, and again, I really appreciate you. Oh, wrong button. There.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. Try 1 month free.
Oops, sorry about that. I'll admit I use there we go. Ad blockers on YouTube, and every like 6 months they'll do an overhaul and block everyone I've used. I have like 7 installed, and they figured out, I guess, how to get the most recent ones. I tried some new ones, and then here we are. Matt, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. And then on top of that, a tier 3 for 66 months. One of our first subs ever. And the reason I was able to keep on streaming at first is I was really afraid. When I started stream, I didn't tell anybody about it. I just did it as like a little secret for myself to just talk to a few people because I was really shy. But then the channel started to grow. And I started to like panic. I got really scared before each stream. And Matt would have to talk me down before each stream. So sincerely, these would not have happened without him in the beginning. I also was notified that fellow streamer Davies Eating a Sandwich is doing this like a big poll race for the championship of best Twitch pet, and Kimchi was nominated. So if you want to help vote for him, it's over on Davies Eating a Sandwich's Instagram. So far we're going strong. I voted on Break and Kimchi had like 70% or something. Sorry, Turbo. I don't know why you can't vote. That's so weird. I could. Also, Matt, I haven't seen you stream in so long. What were you doing today? It's okay, we're all shy. It's why we're on Twitch and not out in the world. You guys remind me that this is a safe place. Still. I know I forget that at times because now it's more like tied in a bit with my career. But it's still the safe place that I started for myself to begin with, so we're all equally weird. Yes. Best, what are we using as criteria for best actually evil? He is pretty evil. He's been pretty good lately. He jumps on here. That's like the only thing that just drives me nuts. Oh, Emma got nominated. Holly's doggy. Holly's doggy's really cute. Let's see here. So we're about to do our first loop of the day. My cat is evil. She will starve herself until I buy wet cat food. Kimchi's like that, but only with Rachel Ray's dry food. I've tried 7 different types of food, and he'll just refuse to eat it. And it drives me freaking crazy because I want him to be a healthy, long-living cat. But Kimchi turns his nose up on anything that's not Rachel Ray's dry cat food, which gets sold out all the time, so I end up having to buy a ton of it, stocked up. And whenever I go buy more, I get nervous it won't be there anymore. J1, get yourself YouTube Premium. You guys have been asking me to do this for like years. Oh my god, I don't know why, I just don't want to do it. I don't want. If I can't find an appropriate thing. I was playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's quite violent in places. Is that the one set in Japan, the new one? I thought it was coming out later this year for some reason, but I also really want to play that. I've only played, ooh, it is out. And I have a PS5 now. Ooh, that's exciting. I thought I heard kimchi. Okay, we're still safe, you guys. He's still sleeping. We're still safe for a little bit longer. Peter, thank you. This is the second month. It's for the second month of YouTube Premium. But what if I could fix it? No, but it worked for like the last like 7 months. That hasn't happened. It like just started today. I promise. I should do some game streams. I do have everything permanently set up here. Thanks to we had a bunch of generosity on the game stream by iBlinks, so I bought another stream link, and I've set up the PlayStation permanently up here, so I don't have to keep changing wires and carry the system up and downstairs. So it's definitely much easier for me to do. Again, I'm just trying to find like what my balance is and what I'm trying to do. I want to put out more recordings and videos, and I want to keep streaming as much as I do. And I'm struggling finding that happy balance to get everything done. But I think the core root of it is I need to, most importantly, unfortunately for myself, cut down on what my standards are for recording, because they're unobtainable. She lied as easily as she breathed. Wait, I actually don't know that meme. Excuse me. Do I have a template for People Are Strange? I can't remember. Let me see. I did burp. Sorry, Mama. I burped. I'm gonna see. I feel like this file got corrupted from what I remember. Also, the brightness on this computer screen is far too bright for my eyeballs. Yeah, it's corrupted. That's okay. We'll just do it from scratch. Just gonna change the brightness over here. My big ol' eyeballs are too sensitive. Too sensy. I have some ideas if you want to workshop some time. I'd like that. I feel like I also just need to like talk to people more. Since I've started living alone again, it's been kind of hard adapting to, I guess, like the silence, really. But I know I'll figure it out. Even with the small step of like getting my gym membership set up again, I signed up for some classes where I'm going to be around people that I'm really excited about. I'm gonna try kickboxing. Which might seem hilarious to some of you, like, Joe, kickboxing? But I think it will be good for me. I feel like I can get out some of my pent-up frustration that I have. And be a tough lady. Tough, scary lady. Because I guess that's what I want to happen. D, A. Alright, I just set up my foot pedals. And let's get going on this loop. My first class is Monday evening of next week. Like, I also signed up to do things I've already done that I know I like. I was going to do a bar class. And I was gonna do like hot yoga and things like that. I thought you did People Are Strange last week. I think I did. I don't. I basically let people ask for whatever they want every stream, and just know that if something has been played recently and I get to choose, then I'll try and highlight some other things on the song list. But there's definitely repeats in there if people just choose something that they want to hear. Pretty lady, thank you. Can you play something from Ocarina of Time? I did a bunch to start with, but there's probably some left. Let me get through these priority requests and I'll see what I can do for you. Let's start with drums. I have my kick drum underneath here. Let's see. I know it's a hard thing to have evident in my playing, but I've been practicing doing the kick drum more on time, so I'm actually quite pleased with that. It's all on the beat and it's even. Or this one should be a little more. Wait, yeah, there we go. That works. I'm gonna add the washboard as well, but I'm gonna do that after guitar. Yeah, I was gonna do it all from scratch. Sorry if that bums you out, Dave, but I think the second one's more in time, so I'm just gonna keep that. All right, let's get the guitar in there. Oopsie. Sorry. There we go. So now I just got to do the guitar. Okay. We're gonna turn a little reverb on for our guitar playing. Oh, it's a... Ready? Cutting out my mistake. Seething, thank you. I really appreciate that. How are you today? Oops, I missed a downbeat. Let's get the bass in. Better now that I have some great doors cover. I'll do my best. They book 'em out when you're strange. Well, since you subbed for Seething Blood, if there's something you do want to hear from the song list, just let me or Ahmad know. We can make it happen for you. If you're just chilling, please enjoy the chillin' though. All right, let's get this bass in there, which should be input number 2. Small and Gomar and Guitar Guy, thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a nice day. I do accordion, I guess? I only realized it's a short scale bass a couple weeks ago. It looks normal on Joe. I've had so many people tell me they thought I was taller than I am based on seeing me on Twitch. But yeah, I'm, as they say, from my people in Boston, I'm wicked short. I'm 5'1". Let's get this accordion. Violins will do next. Washboard, and then I think we're probably ready, right? Okay, washboard is over here. See if I can just do it with my hands. Is the video quality okay for everybody else? Four. So these all go here. see what I did. That should be right. Okay, I think I'm ready. Seems okay? All right, let's get a loop in, shall we? People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces are deadly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets aren't even, oh, when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces are ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets aren't even, oh, when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. Bye, 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 silence other violin parts. I just realized I forgot putting banjo on this. I'll do banjo for some other song. Strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly, oh, oh, when you're down. Oh, those women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven, oh, oh, when you're down. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. I meant to solo just the strings and the accordion. Well, I gotta be easy on myself, I guess, for the first loop of the day. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And for the resub from Seething Blood and Celestial Endemics, thank you, all three of you, so very much. Please let me know if I can play something for you. And of course, Matt, too. If there's something I can play for you, I would love to. Oh, my violin pickup's picking up my voice. There we go. Is the song list not working? Oh, no, it's fine. You know, I would actually like to do kind of a deep cut, but it's similar to that one in like the style that I play it in. There's a particular album that I'm quite sentimental with. It's the duet album between Alison Krauss and Robert Plant. And there's this beautiful song on there called Sister Rosetta Goes Before Us. And I haven't tried to do it with my new setup yet, so I feel like that could be fun. It's really spooky and like really pretty. Let's see. No. Wait. Under. Oh no, I fixed it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Nope, never mind. Nope. The ad blocker is officially dead. Deceased. R.I.P. Ernair. Alright, I guess I'll subscribe to the thingy that you guys donated for me to do so that we don't have this issue anymore. No free ads! Sister Rosetta, let's see. That one is over here. Yeah. Alison Krauss was sincerely one of the first musicians that I heard that made me want to be a musician. Her voice is just, it's like a crystal. It's just absolutely clear and perfect. And then on top of that, her violin playing is phenomenal. Sincerely one of my favorite vocalists ever. And when I heard this track, I just knew I had to do something with it. I just didn't know what that was gonna be. And I ended up coming up with this spooky kind of vibe that I hope you like. Where is that feedback sound coming from? I see. There, that should fix it. Okay. Mad Max, hey! How are you doing? This is like a quintessential progression that just melts my little heart. I love major and minor mixing together in this like kind of delusional, disorienting kind of way. Let's do some spooky banjo time. Not. I'm a crazy person. Make sure the balance is good on your end. I could go. Rhymes with Whales. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. It's gonna be too loud if it's there. Oh, I wanted a second, not a fourth. sound of hope has left me again. I hear music from above. See a little mandolin in there. My big pick went. That's okay. Limoni, thanks for the follow. Or just the reset. Got there eventually. I'm pretty slow with my looping today. I apologize, everybody. I know the more I get back into my routine, it will come back a bit cleaner. But yeah, I just love that spooky song. I think it is so pretty. I love that chord progression. Let's see here. I see we have a request for Epitaph. I think I might play over the original soundtrack for that one, for Final Fantasy VI. I really want to make a loop of this someday that I feel better about. If I'm feeling it, maybe I'll just go for a long build loop and just do my best. Because I feel like I hear something in my head I could do with it. I just feel a little bit nervous today about doing longer form loops. Let's see. Epitaph from Final Fantasy VI. Dun, 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 bum, ba, dun. Let's see here. Make sure everything's all set up. Is 6 your favorite for Peter? I've been cautious with playing over the Final Fantasy VI soundtrack because I'm like worried about the violin not blending in as well with like that older gen MIDI style. But I mean, I really like the Devil's Lab recording that I've been working on. Like if I could make all of them a loop, maybe. Because the battle theme is also awesome. I love the battle theme. Maybe I'll try and go for the loop today. We'll see. It kind of depends on my confidence today, which has been kind of... Peter, thank you. You've released the Belugaries. A beautiful sight. Their song is only heard when it's, I think, over 15 subs or something. So you don't have to worry about this interrupting our audio. I might try and make some sort of loop with this. I think it might be good for me to do something completely out of character tonight, since I'm already feeling like I am kind of floating around. What was that Irish Scottish traditional tune you played over earlier? The video, this one. It's called the Temperance Reel, or Teetotalers. Let's see. Yes. Boop. But if you want to see more of those kind of videos, I'm starting to prioritize making more of the multi-shot videos for Instagram and YouTube and things like that. I think I'm going to follow my heart and try and do some sort of like string improv loop with Epitaph. And also, Peter, you just gifted all those subs, so I feel like that would be a nice way to say thank you. Because I know you really like Final Fantasy VI. But before I get into that, we've been going over 2 hours, so I'd like to take a quick break. And when I come back, let us jump into figuring out the loop. Thank you, everybody, for being so supportive and lovely today. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Hopefully no ads will come on while I'm gone. We'll see. Okay, I'm back. So I am going to do an attempt for kind of like a live learn styled loop of Epitaph. I do have the melody written out, and I think I can figure out something nice with it. Peter, I'll do my best. I hope I can make something nice for you. This is the kind of thing on stream that I do want to do more of, but I get really scared attempting it because live loops can take a while. But I found that recently I've been watching a lot of streamers that do live learns, like Frank Tedesco and Carrie Ann, and I just feel really inspired by it. I won't lie, a part of me is like, should I start thinking about something like that? I don't think I would feel comfortable enough playing the audio live just in case for like DMCA reasons, but I guess I could listen to it in my headphones, maybe? Carl, you're so sweet, thank you. I saw that someone noticed my practice shirt. This is a 2 sets merch. I couldn't help myself. I thought it was so cool. My only complaint is that with the shirt, the violin covers practice as you place the violin on your left side. So I wish they put the print here on the other side so you could see it if you're playing the violin. So let's see. Let me just set up my template over here. I, this morning, was messing around with a Casey Musgrave song, and I was watching a lot of live performances and was really inspired because in their performance they had 3 guitarists and a banjo player all doing different strum patterns and picking patterns. So I think I'm going to use that as inspiration to try and make something really like layered and kind of like raindroppy, if that makes sense. That's my inspo I'm going to go for. Let's see. Guitar is probably one of my most comfortable instruments, so I feel like that's a good place to get started. First, we need a tempo. Bum ba dun dun, bum ba dun 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 dun, bum bum dun dun. Something around there. I'm gonna do a simple kick drum over here, just help me keep time. Before I get going, I always like to listen to the original to try and like see if there's a certain characteristics of the song that we want to keep with it. So I just want to see if there's a particular rhythm. I know there's like a MIDI guitar. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just 4 eighth notes in the beginning. So we'll definitely have one guitar doing something like that. I don't think I want... We'll see. J1, thank you for gifting 6 subs. Thank you. And we can make those first 2 chords, maybe like an intro going between the A and the G. Grrr. So those notes are done. I think that's it, or something like it. Let me double check. goes to an E there. So it's a G6 chord. And then maybe in D. Let me double check. And we'll go from there. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. I got it. So it's a... To keep the character of the piece, let's keep that as the foundation, and then I'm going to layer a bunch of stuff on top of it. Please sleep if you need the sleeps. I'll be on in the morning, which is more of a time zone that's friendly for your time. I'm always grateful for whenever you guys can be here. So this would be... Get a little more kick in my headphones. Okay. Oh, wait, where's the downbeat? Let me shorten this. Because then the downbeat will always be on the same place, so I know where I am. Da, 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 da. 1, 2. That's going to be our foundation. If I want to do different strumming patterns, it could be fun to have like a... Figure out what other strum pattern I want. Go down the whole step there. Maybe if I go so here. And then that octave. So together. Or should I keep that note, actually? Yeah. That cluster's nice. So then it would be... I got it. Keep building, I should use this pattern to build the B section because I like it so far, but I'll have to adapt it to new chords. So that would be... Oh, the volume's pretty quiet for you guys, isn't it? Better for volume? And then it will go. Try that. The last one was the best. So now let's figure out the sparkly part on top. It was... be a D minor there, which would be, or no, it's A still, so that's fine. So that would be that's nice. Or even adding the okay. Something lower with a different picking pattern. If I could go mid-range, that would be rhythm would I want to do? What's it called when you see colors for music? Okay, let's try this. Yes, synesthesia. even do a slightly different rhythm for that. Like, let's see. Let's leave that for other instruments. Violin time. Starting with pizzicato is a nice safe start. camera. If I hold it. Camila, thank you. Uh-oh, that sound. Sorry. I can fix that in a second. I just gotta mute this mic. I'm gonna try playing a melody. I can fix that. Whatever, that's just in the loop now. I can fix that. Where is that coming from? Okay, I can fix it. There we go. so Kimchi can sit on my lap a little longer. Kimchi, do you know you're in a race to be the best Twitch pet? I don't care. vocals here too. I think I might finish this one here. I have no want or desire to get rid of you, so I'm pleased with hearing that. I really do want to do more things like that on the channel, just like go for things from scratch and just see what I can come up with. I just quite frankly don't know what the desire to hear that is coming from, you know? Like, I don't know if that's what people want to see on the channel. So I've just been feeling kind of confused, I guess, about like where I want to take things lately, and when I want to just like mess around with things, and when I want to, I don't know. Just like that took a really long time. I know if I do it more, I'll be able to do things faster, but I just don't know what the best thing to do is. Yelling at Clouds, I haven't said hello yet today, but it's lovely to see you. I'm very welcome for feedback on what, you know, you guys might want. Because I feel like my channel has been like playing over tracks and then making really prepped loops and then experimenting on loops. And I want to always do all three, but I kind of don't know how to balance those three plates. And like, I don't know how often to do one or another, what the best strategy might be. But yeah, I'm very open for feedback. Zuzo, night night. Peter, thank you for gifting 2 subs. So we have a request for Summer Sky next. And then let's just do some video game tracks, and I'll probably wrap it up in the next like 30 minutes or so. Part of me really wants to go to the gym again and try and keep up my good habits. Be confident, Joe. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at that. Working on it. So we're just short of 3 hours. I know I took a lot of breaks today. It's just helping me feel kind of like, you know, ready to go. So I'm just going to take one last quick break and stand up, and then we'll do a handful of video game songs to wrap up this evening. But I really, really appreciate you guys and for welcoming me back. And I know the more I keep doing this, the more I'll find out what that routine is that I'm looking for. Thank you, Frank, for the follow, and Sir Havengar. Thank you very much, or Havengar maybe. But yeah, when I come back, we're gonna do probably we're definitely do the Unravel requests, and then maybe some Xenoblade Chronicles, and then something else. Kimchi, are you asking me to make sure your food is full? I can do that. Is that what he wants? We can do that. I can do that, baby. Let's go check your food situation, okay? And then I'm gonna play a little more music, bud. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna do some VGM songs. Thank you once again, everybody, for always welcoming me with a full embrace for like whatever kind of feeling I come on stream with. I feel kind of guilty I haven't been more like fun and bubbly today. But I just don't want to come off of as like insincere, you know? And kind of just talk openly as a person. Ooh, and have I been surly? Is that the word of choice? That's very piratey, I like that. Summer Sky, I put back here. But yeah, I'm just working myself out of this, and I don't want to hide away until I do. And you guys help me kind of work my way through it too. For Doc, welcome, by the way. I'm still not gonna say it right. This is a Summer Sky for Chris. He's just playing in the bathtub in there. Yes. Kamira, I can totally do Torgoth for you. Since all the cables are here, I was scared to put things down quickly with him, but water's over here. Chris, I'm sorry that performance was interrupted by a crazy bimby. He jumped up on the right side first, which is right by my cabling connecting the violin. And then he was about to jump here where I have water. And so that's why I got up really quick, because I didn't want him to jump up and knock over water over there. I usually have like a closed water bottle, but not today. So when I saw his pupils get really big, I was like, no, I have limited time to save this situation. I did feel kind of guilty because like oh, he's crying in the hallway now. I was like teasing him to come over with my hands, and he thought I was going to play with him. So he like jumped into my arms and I just walked him out of the room, but I felt bad. No, and I want to go to the gym after this. So then Bimby's going to be even angrier with me. He's going to be like, I need attention now. And I'll make it clear, you guys, I'm with this cat 24/7. He sleeps with me all night with his face on my face. We hang out in the morning. I do like practice a lot and work on music, but I let him sit in my lap a lot of the time. And like sometimes he'll sleep in his bed. Kamira, you asked about his bed. It's right here. I just shifted it over when I was doing lessons the other day, but I forgot to, I guess, put it back in the spot it's usually at. But that boy, he just needs attention 24/7. Bring him with the gym. I just have like a little harness on him and he's on the treadmill next to me. I don't know if the Y would let me do that, but it might be worth asking about at the very least. So we just had a very chill fiddle moment, and now we're ready for a more exciting fiddle moment. I've heard that like the breed that Kimchi is, like they can be trained to walk on a leash. Like he played fetch with me without ever needing to be taught like how to do that. I was just playing with his toys and throwing them, and he would just run it back with it in his mouth. He's really smart. So I feel like I could teach him how to walk on a leash, but I don't know if the social anxiety would take over and have me be like, wait, but everyone's seeing me walk my cat on a leash. They're gonna say she's crazy. But I'm trying to accept that I don't care if people think I'm crazy. As long as I'm having fun, right? Teach him to play fiddle and he can take over stream. I mean, it would be nice to have like a tag off if I want to like take a break and like eat some pizza or something. That could be a vibe. Taking the cat to the Y is one of those things you just do without asking permission. I did have someone the other day, I wanted to run on the treadmill for like 30 minutes and I was committed. I was like 18 minutes in and a guy came on the treadmill right next to me when there's like so many. That wasn't the problem, that's fine. Then he started speaking on speakerphone really loudly next to me for the rest of the time. Like yelling at his speakerphone. I was like, man, it's fine that you took the treadmill right next to me, even though there's so many. But do you have to do this right now? Like, it was so loud. For like no reason. So annoying. I felt like I like hurt my eardrums making my music louder to try not listen in on the conversation because it was kind of spicy. Not like in a fun way, like an angry way. It sounded like a business call that like wasn't going well. It was really odd. Should have joined the conversation. Maybe. Well, if he does it again, I'll be ready for that. All right. Are we ready, folks? We're going to have more exciting fiddle times. I'm mostly saying this out loud to psych myself up. Okay. Let's go. You're going to play fast. Play fast, play good. Play fast, good. Okay. It's muted. I muted the wrong one. Psych. Check, 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 check. Hey, okay. Let's do it. Y'all, I'm just gonna start this over because my E string's flat. Allie, I'm talking to you through my violin mic. Thank you so much for the raid. Sincerely, one of my favorite streamers, one of my favorite voices on stream. And general attitudes. She's just really cool. And she sounds so pretty all the time. Her voice is just so easy to listen to. That's better. Okay, I got it. I know I look crazy right now, but it's better that people know what I am. Hi, I'm about to play some video game music. I hope you like it. My name's Joe. It's nice to meet you. Okay, let's try this again. for a more present introduction. Welcome everybody. My name's Joe, and I play over video game music. I listen to the tracks and I write out the music myself. I also make loops and sing on top of them or do instrumental covers. We did one for fun today, just kind of improv based for Epitaph from Final Fantasy VI. I just layered a bunch of guitar and violins and voice and stuff. Maybe I'll do some like improv over this. See, this is where my brain is my worst enemy. I know it would make sense for me to save this track and like put it out in a place where people can have it. But in my head, I'm like, but no, I did it for the first time. So I can do it so much better when I get to plan it and make it like perfect and polished. So I'm like, I don't know. And we have a hype train. Thank you, Sketchy Tracks. Oh my goodness, for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The way I feel inside. Ooh, I haven't done this in like forever. Let me noodle around until I figure out what I want to do. Songs. For Sketchy Tracks, thank you so much. I was about to close priority requests, but if there's one that I could offer for you to thank you for the 5 gifted, I would love to. No pressure if you're just happy chilling. We've been going now for like 3.5 hours, so I was gonna probably wrap it up and try and get to the gym. I've had a lot of anxious energy today, so I was like, I think I just need to like run on a treadmill. But I guess even if the gym closes, I can just like run outside. Let me see here, the way I feel inside. So I feel like I should pick like an organ sound for this. There's like kind of a roadsy vibe. Okay, I haven't done this for a long time, so I'm just gonna get myself reacquainted for a moment. That goes, oh, F sharp minor. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know what it is about the song, but it just like makes me teary-eyed. I feel like that was so dramatic with the reverb. The Zombies, and in particular the lead singer, oh, what's his name? Colin. I listened to his. He did some individual albums that were like amazing. That I also highly recommend. Colin Blunstone. His voice to me, I think it's my favorite like male voice I've ever heard. I think it is so sweet, and I immediately trust it and feel safe and warm and cozy. So if you haven't heard this song, I highly recommend looking it up after stream or right now, whatever you want to do. I'm going to try and do it now, but it's called The Way I Feel Inside, and I just think it's gorgeous. I'm just going to try and play piano, I guess, and sing on it. Should I try to hide? That's a better amount of reverb. Okay, I gotta look at my chords over here, which is a little awkward, but I'll do my best. It starts with like a quarter dropping or something. Oh, that wasn't the vibe I wanted, but we'll move on. Should I try to hide the way I feel inside my heart for you? Would you say that you would try to love me too? In your mind, could you ever be really close to me? I can tell the way you smile. If I feel that I could be certain, then I would say the things I want to say tonight. But till I can see that you'd really care for me, I will dream that someday you'll be really close to me. I can tell the way you smile. If I feel that I could be certain, then I would say the things I want to say tonight. But till I can see that you'd really care for me, I'll keep trying to hide the way I feel inside. There goes. I'm not as gifted on the piano as you can see. That song. I honestly don't think it's sad. I feel like it's I think it's sweet and innocent and hopeful. Like, what's more hopeful than like an honest, shy love request, you know? And I think especially at this point with where I'm at, I like thinking about that sort of a thing and that it's still possible. Should I try to hide the way I feel inside my heart for you? Would you say that you would try to love me too? In your mind, could you ever be really close to me? I can tell the way you smile. If I feel that I could be certain, then I would say the things I want, say the things I want to say tonight. Like, oh my gosh, the chromatics at the end. It's like you're like melting away with their feeling. It's so beautiful. I don't know. If what's still possible, I guess just the feeling of like, I feel like that song for me sounds like someone singing about like their first love, like that first innocent, pure feeling where, I don't know, there's just something so pure about it. And maybe I'm just saying that because I feel like I'm getting old or something, but there's something about that feels so like untainted about, I don't know, worrying about other life things, you know? Like, that song's only about really loving someone and not thinking about like the rest of life. And I just think it's really pure and lovely. I don't know, Jeffrey. I don't know. Let's see. What song do I want to use to wrap things up with today? I think I kind of want to end it there, if that's okay, everybody. Again, thank you for accepting me and loving me on stream with exactly where I am. I've had a really hard past couple days, and don't worry, like nothing's wrong necessarily. I'm just having like my own inner battle that I'm trying to navigate. And I didn't want to take off any more time from stream and just try and come back and kind of get used to the flow of everything again, you know what I mean? But I have a plan and I have a strategy. I have food in the fridge, and I'm going to go to the gym and get some movement back in my body, because I think that will help me a lot. And this weekend I'm meeting up with a couple girlfriends, so I'm really excited about that. But thank you everyone so much again for the love and the support. And I am going to rate us out. I couldn't help but notice a title for a fellow streamer announcing that they have new music getting released at midnight. So we are going to go say hi to Melissa Lamb. She has a beautiful voice and is a wonderful songwriter, and I think that you'd really enjoy her if you stick around for this raid. But I will be live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. for anyone who wants some morning music. And yeah, just thank you, everybody. I find so much support and comfort in this community, and yeah, I really appreciate you, and I hope that you know that. Maybe I'll do it for you and Doc, for you and Tripwire at the gym. Maybe that will hype me up. Oh yeah, and if you're new to the stream today, I hope you consider following, hanging out. I'm usually pretty like silly and hyper, but today was a bit more, as Peter put, surly. But I promise I'll pep up. I just wanted to come back, you know? But I just adore you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll try and do the same. And I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more music. Brr.